Yeah, so since the last time you all seen me, I had a conversation with the wife, and yeah, she told me I need to hurry up this build because it's taking too long and taking too much time away. Plus, I got another build I got to do, and so can't have two at the same time. So stay tuned.
Ness the God.
All right, so what's happening, everybody? It's your boy Ken Sean with Blue Oval Media, and today I had to do this during the week, but I am getting rid of the brake lines that I have, and we are going to hide them. Now, I'm going to introduce you all to somebody who actually helped me put this car together back in 2019. That technically wasn't on the channel because the channel wasn't done by then, but I got a great buddy of mine who is building some legendary stuff that I can't even disclose to you all. But man, it's another legend in the building. I got to introduce you to the living legend, to my man George over here in the corner right here. Now, he's camera shy, so he's not going to say much. But what we're doing right here, these brake lines, he ran them for me. And so what we're going to do now, since we have everything off, we're going to remove these lines, take them off of here because obviously we want to hide everything that we can, wires, lines, everything, etc. And we are going to run them inside of the cow. So that's project number one that he's going to assist me with. And then at another date, project number two. Project number two is that I actually have this tank that you all seen before, but I got these fuel lines as well. So I'm getting the fuel lines in for the behind bars race cars tank, and so these are the lines right here, along with the fittings and everything. And so yeah, I'm not sure if this is enough, but George is going to confirm with me on tonight. And so I have to, if I have to get more, I have to get more. And then the other day I couldn't finish the project because I was trying to get this tank custom made. So this is the tank that you can order from LMR. But the difference is with this tank is that I had to put the nipple that comes from the 03 Cobra, and I had it welded on here. So I had my buddy Mike, he took care of this for me. So shout out to Mike Peck. He took care of that for me. The problem was in that F-150 video that you all saw me do, I left that in the truck. I couldn't find it. We were supposed to install it on the radiator, and I couldn't find it. Found out I left it in that truck. So you know what I did? Reached out to the good people at the world famous Sutton Ford. They allowed me to come get it. It was still sitting in the truck because nobody had bought that truck. Somebody had bought another one, but they didn't buy that one. So I was grateful because I did not want to pay for another tank and have to put that on. So we're going to kind of show you all this process of doing these lines. I kind of give you all a little step by step, show you what he does, and then we'll go from there. So stay tuned. Step one, get the lines loose. There you go right there. We had them before, they were kind of zip tied to the firewall. And so now we're going for a much cleaner look. And so he's getting them loose from every angle. And so that's where we are right now. Step one. As you all can see, here goes the new line. And he is getting it ran right now. See how far you gotta go. Kind of measuring it out, whatever. So just kind of let him do his thing on the day. This is the time where I don't have my hands on this project, but I'm actually going to be very happy to see that not be there anymore. It's going to really look real good. Maybe I can compete in somebody's show and qualify this year, but yeah, he's getting it in there. So this is where we are right now, and yeah, it won't be much longer. So stay tuned. Yeah, see, like, George is the man when it comes to this type of stuff right here. Like, I mean, I would have been inside of a pole somewhere trying to hook up some brake lines. Like, like I know what I'm good at, and this is definitely not it. But I mean, like I said, he knows what he's doing. I trust him. He can, he's one of the people that I would give the car and he can drive it or whatever, and I'm not worried about it because we've been doing this for a little while. So he's good people with this stuff.
And the brakes worked last time.
Yeah, now that's true. Now for the record, I never had a brake problem on this car. Some other stuff, but never brakes. All right, and so they worked pretty good last time, and so I know that he'll knock this thing on out for us. So. So while George is knocking that out, I kind of want to show you all some cooling stuff that I'm trying to put together over here. And what I told you in the last video, I'm merging some Foxbody hoses with 03 Cobra hoses, and it's looking like it's going to work. So let me show you what I'm doing with that while he's doing these lines. So first thing is that this is a Foxbody hose, and with this neck is bigger than the actual radiator hose, but then it just so happens that this is going to work out. And so what I'm going to do is I may cut right here so that I can get this to come over just a little bit, and then this will go right on onto that hose right there. So I don't want it to sit at an angle like this. Even if I push it some more, it'll still be somewhat at an angle. So I'm gonna cut this, get that on, and then get that over there. So then the lower one as well, it's gonna work out pretty well for me. I've already tried it, but I got this one. I don't know if this was the upper or lower. I think this is the lower for a Foxbody that I got from the parts store. Obviously I'm gonna take the sticker and stuff off, but all I have to do with this one is, so that at the neck here, this works on the bottom, and pretty much I just got to cut it right here. And then if you can see all the way down there, it is going to go, it's a little hard to focus in, but it's going to go on that right there. So it's just going to take some, you know, just some small little fabrications of cutting this up, putting this on there, cutting that one up and putting it on there, and then the tank over here. And so pretty much the bottom line with this is that I just have to mount this here, and then the smaller one with this nipple. So then this tank right here where I got this custom nipple put on, I just got to mount it on the side, and then that hose, there's another hose over here. It is pretty much this one right here. It's a hose that will come from that. This hose will then go onto, that's kind of like the overflow. It will go into this tank once it's mounted on the side. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get the cutting on those right now, get that fitted, even though I still have to go to the hardware store. This guy was kind of joking with me because he watched some of the videos and he said I'm always at the hardware store all the freaking time. This is why I only work on my car and nobody else's. So anyway, that's actually kind of funny. I'm like, damn, I am at the hardware store all the time, man. I just thought about that. Like Ace, it's sad when they know you by your name at Ace Hardware. They're like, oh, hey, Ken, how you doing? All right, what, you going to the back? They know exactly which section I'm going in. It's always the nuts and bolts all the time. Like, it's the most hilarious thing ever. But yeah, so let me just go ahead and get the cutting with that while he go ahead and mess with those lines. So stay tuned. All right, so as you all can see, George got one line done, and so we're getting this old line out of here. Goodbye, sayonara. It's been great, but we don't want to see you anymore. So he's getting that one out of there. So we're at the halfway mark. So still got one more to go, one more to do, but getting it on up out of there. And I've gone ahead and got the hose ready as well. And so I was able to get this hose put on here, and yeah. So like I said, I got the hose put together, cut it down, cut this one down some, put these on here, and this fits perfectly on here, so that's gonna work. And the rear one as well, I got the one at the bottom done as well. I just gotta put some clamps on it. I just want to check to make sure that it will work, but those are done, and I just got to get another hose for that to go to the overflow tank. And bottom line is that once I get this tightened up, the situation that I had kind of messed up the threads right here, so I'm going to gotta go to the hardware store and get the thread chaser so that I can put that bolt back in there, bolt all of this back down, have this done. Walt already has the wiring. We'll hook this wiring up this week. You'll see that probably in the next video or the video after that. And we'll have all of this will be back ready. Hopefully we can have everything, all the wiring will be done as well. For the most part, we're almost there. And this is, like I said, this is why we're doing this right here, to get, because we're gonna put that supercharger back on and actually bolt it down the next time that thing goes back on. So stay tuned. All right, so I know YouTube make you think that everything is done in 15 minutes. But again, it's actually a few hours later. But George knocked it out as usual, and knocked it out with excellence. And so, as you can see, no more fuel lines. They're all gone. You can't see them anymore. No more fuel lines on that engine bay. It looks great, looks clean. And the lines are hooked up. We have to bleed it later, but it's kind of late. But yeah, we already got that knocked out. So shout out to this guy right here. That is the man. He's not gonna say much, but but if you see this guy on the street, don't pull up. You're gonna get your feelings hurt. All right, please don't pull up. Like, he will beat you. I got a 2-week goal, three possible, but I'm gonna put in some late nights during the week to try to knock a lot of this stuff out. George's gonna help me with the fuel, with the tank, and getting all the lines and stuff ran. So I'm gonna get that process started. And we're gonna go ahead and put that in. I'm gonna snatch this other tank out probably this weekend, snatch it out so that by the time he comes back, we're just putting it in and running the lines. And then Walt will be here this weekend to go ahead, and we're gonna finish all the wiring. We discussed a couple things. He actually just called me. I'm gonna try to finish all of the wiring and everything on here. Like, I want to be done. I want this supercharger to sit on here. We always have to take it off. I want it to be done. And then go from there, and then just button up everything, all the little stuff that I kind of messed up. I'm gonna go ahead and try to take care of on Saturday. So I'll put that in the video as well. And so just want to give a shout out to my man George for helping me out on today. And that's pretty much it for this video. So if you like good Ford content and you like the KSD Notch, do me a favor, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you get one of these great Blue Over Media hoodies. Just your boy Kim Sean, Blue Over Media, and the man George. And we are out. Oh, he's actually said something. We out.